What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Fellow builders out there, Big Boonsky coming at you with an update. Um, it's been here in Kansas City. It's been the third big straight day of rain. Before that, it was like real overcast and just a lot of moisture in the air. Guys, man, I feel like I haven't seen the sun in months. When it does come out, it comes out for a half a day here, or it's real, real. The other day it came out, it was nice all day, but it was windy as hell. So, who knows, man? I know this time last year I was doing mad amounts of painting, so big difference from this year to last year. But we're getting there. Like I said, as soon as I see a day of sunshine, paint the last two or three items on the 57, and that's going to be done. But until then, I'm just doing all the grunt work, I guess you would say, on this 50 Ford Dave Parker tribute build. So I thought I'd give you guys a little update on that. Been watching everybody else's videos. I saw Dr. Cranky's video this morning on his little British car that he's going to build. That ought to be cool. Not too many builds like that going on, so be nice to see what the doc does with that. You've got Nate and the Camaro going on. He's got a lot of detail work going on that chassis. I know that model's given him a problem or two since he started it, and glad to see he's not taking any crap from the styrene, and he's gonna get it done. So for Dave Parker, that's a great reason to go ahead and get it done. I know Scale Car Models Rick over there. He's got some really cool things going on with his Chevelle. Watching his videos and along with everybody else's. So reading all the comments and watching all the videos, and thought I'd just give you guys a little update on what I'm doing. I've got I did glued the motor this morning, actually just a little while ago, so waiting for that to dry. Man, these motors, and I know we don't see them very much when they're in the cars, but it seems like that's the worst seam line ever, is these motor halves. It's just crazy how bad that one is on just about every kit. So I don't know. But like I said, got that done. On the body, I glued the front half of the bottom half of the body and the fenders on, and then didn't like the way it sat, so I shaved the front pieces of the frame where the bumper attaches, where it sticks out from in front of the body. Filled the gaps from those holes right there, and then I'm also I took a little bit of sheet styrene, cut a little strip, and started gluing it to the front because I wanted to have a real low stance in the front, almost ground touching. So when I sat it flat on the table, there was still quite a huge gap right there. So I took that sheet styrene, cut me a strip, started gluing it. Just kept working it with my hand, and it's like a metal wheel roller. The more you work it, it starts to curve and get a nice curvature going to it. And just got it curved to where it runs real nice with the body, so it makes it easier to glue. And then just started gluing from the middle, wait an hour, glue a little bit more, wait an hour, glue a little bit more. And right now I'm to the corners. I've got a nice speed of glue back here, making sure everything's nice and strong. Then once it's all glued and dried, I'll take my putty and fill in all the little cracks and crevices, and I'm going to really smooth out the front end here. So that's what's going on with that. It's see if you guys can focus on that a little bit and see kind of what I'm talking about there. On the body itself, I opened up the doors. My first time doing that. This kit has a lot of mold lines on the body, hood, frame, bottom half of the body. A lot of seams that needed sanding out. So if you get this kit, you're really going to have to sand it down if you want to get it really nice and smooth. I wanted the classic round look and real nice and smoothed out. So taking a little bit of body work to get it there. You see all my lines in here for because I'm gonna have to, because I opened the doors, I'm gonna have to rework the interior a bit. So that's what all that's about. And then I've got also started. This is the door for the passenger side. Started building my interior door panels. This is just a layer. I'm gonna have another layer, and then I'll put the handles and stuff on. And then put the sides and stuff on, but that's just the beginning part of the interior door panel. And then I've also set it up so that when the doors are closed, and then when they open, they're going to suicide. So it'll be a nice view into the interior, and it'll have some opening and closing suicide doors. So that's just one of the little custom touches I'm adding. Got that door panel all glued up. This one's this one's in the process. So we're doing that. On the interior, I took out of my parts box. I'm gonna forgo the bench seat and run a couple. This isn't the finish that's gonna go on it, but it's a couple of more modern bucket seats. And then I'll build a little center console to go in there, and then put some little switches, and then run the gear shift and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to have room for speakers set up and all that back there. I'll try it, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet, as far as like how far I'm going to go on the console. Today, like I said, I'm just getting the ride heights. I'm going to get the ride height set up, start building the suspension up, building the motor up, do some brush painting that I can do. Also, I've smoothed the fenders all out, and this will be my first time for this. Also, as I skirted the rear fenders in the back. So because I'm going to run a steel wheel with a white wall, I'm going to kind of get a little look going, something like that, you know, a little old school hot rod look going on. Ought to look real good with the paint I've got planned. Not too much chrome. The only real chrome you're going to see on this truck is probably the engine. And that's really only going to be the heads and the carburetors and carburetor stacks. So yeah, getting it done. All these little touches and stuff, they take a lot of time. So past couple days, that's pretty much all I've been doing is smoothing, sanding, and a little bit of scratch building here and there, a little cutting, so on and so forth. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it so far. Been watching everybody else's videos, like I said, and reading all the comments and stuff like that. So I want to thank everybody for the comments, and everybody keep doing what you're doing, keep building, and I'll keep watching. Alright, this is Big Boonsky, guys, and I'm out. Later.